day 13. Don't look at me, I'm looking really gross. I just got back from the gym and I'm just doing this quick little thing real quick before I have a shower. Number 13 right here. I'm lucky number 13. I say lucky number 13. Oh, it's green. Well, it's kind of like a mint green, like a, yeah, minty green. What does it say? The first book written about tea was written by Lu Yu in 780 AD, known as the Classic of Tea. It's China Jasmine today. We got China Jasmine. A blend of green tea with jasmine produces a light yellow infusion with a delicate jasmine scent. A very popular green tea, great for everyday drinking or as an accompaniment to Asian food. Oh, so it literally is just green tea and jasmine. So I've been drinking my jasmine green tea, and it's very pleasant. This challenge is actually, this advent calendar has actually made me realize how much I like green tea. Alright, so my first one here is my China Jasmine. I'm actually drinking some tea right now while making this tea video. Yeah, but so for this one, it was quite a basic one. It was just jasmine and green tea. So I decided to just look up a traditional tea ceremony Chinese dress, and I decided to make just a character based off of that. I put the jasmine flower in her hair and on the design of the tea dress. So yeah, this one was again a little bit of a basic one, but I ended up actually quite liking her. And I also remembered to put on the tea bag for this one, because with some of them I forgot to put on the tea bag and I was really mad about it. I went back though to do it. Yeah, you can just see me sort of flipping back and forth from the internet to Clip Studio, because I was just trying to get like proper looking designs. Yeah, I didn't make the design too intricate like a lot of the tea ceremony dresses are, just because that would have taken forever, but yeah, I'm quite happy with how she turned out. I think she's pretty cute. Alright guys, so it's day 14. I've already opened it up. Today I got Singapore breakfast. And also the little fact says there are over 3,000 different types of tea in the world, which is cool. It's like there's a lot of tea. But yeah, this one's like it has black tea in it, genmai cha green tea, coconut chips, pandan flavoring, and yeah, so it has like pandan and coconut. You sort of taste. This one smells really good. It smells like pandan, which I like pandan, so. Okay, so I just sipped this one and it kind of burnt my tongue on it, but this one's good. It tastes like pandan, like primarily kind of pandan, surprisingly. Pandan, but you can also taste some coconut. I don't know if I can taste green tea. I can taste the black tea, but yeah, it's just really hot right now, so I'm just gonna let it sit, but it is good. I do quite recommend this one. If you like pandan or like coconutty flavors, this one's good. Okay, so this one's Singapore breakfast. This one was probably, looking back on it, one of my favorites. Just again, because I really like pandan. I think it tastes really nom nom. I don't know how to describe it to people who haven't had it before. It's a very distinct flavor. But yeah, so for this one, for some reason, I just kind of wanted to go for a more edgy look for her. And on her top, I put little pandan leaves, bleh. And I put little coconuts in her ears too. And I try to make her hair kind of resemble a coconut, sort of. There were a couple other things in this. I don't remember what they were, but the little things that I put on the pants were supposed to represent those. I think it was something to do with rice, I don't know. But yeah, she, I don't know, she may be one of my favorites just because I do enjoy a good androgynous type of look on a character. I do that quite a lot, so I do really like this one. Oh my god. Oh, I broke it. Oh, so sad. Okay. Oh, this one's a herbal one. It says blends that don't contain the tea plant technically aren't tea and are better referred to as tisanes or infusions. So this one's a tisane. Lemongrass and ginger. Okay, so this one's literally just lemongrass and ginger. Yeah, I didn't really speak at all for this one. I was like feeling very crap on that day, but the tea was a tea. It was lemongrass and it was ginger. I actually liked it more than I thought I would, so. But yeah, so for this one, since it was like kind of like another herbal type tea-sane situation, I kind of also went for a hippie vibe with this one, like I did with Wakey Wakey. I also realized that I haven't done a side profile yet in my advent calendar, so I decided to do a side profile character. I try to make his hair look like ginger root, and I think I succeeded quite well at that. I realized that I really enjoyed making a lot the hair look like an ingredient in the tea, just because I think it's fun and it adds character. Yeah, I gave him a jumper and some sort of sweatpants with some, obviously with some rips in it, because we got to get, you know, a little bit edgy with this. And I made him hold some lemongrass as well. I also gave him some piercings, because why not? I do love a good piercing. Yeah, I mean, this guy kind of just feels like someone that I would meet at a like a cafe, but like one of those very like new kind of trendy cafes, you know? And I mean that in the nicest way possible, but he feels like that type of person. And even the cup that I used, it also just gives like trendy cafe. Day 16! Oh. This one's dark blue. It's a dark blue. It looked black from where I was, and I was like, well, but no. Dark blue, and the thing on it says tea is the second most consumed beverage in the world. I wonder what the first one is. Do you think it's like probably water? Unless this water doesn't count, and if water doesn't count, then maybe soda. I don't know. Oh, we got a chai today. Oh, just a good old chai. Ooh. Complex, spicy, and incredibly tasty, our signature chai blend is a unique classic, perfect to wrap your hands around on a chilly afternoon. It is not chilly, it is so hot today, but I'll still drink it because chai is good. My chai is here. I added some honey, so it's slightly sweet. I didn't have milk, so I used cream. Yeah, it tastes good. It's chai. If you haven't had chai tea before, it's like a bunch of spices and stuff in black tea, and it tastes really good. This one's more on the spicy side, and that's like absolutely perfect for me because I love the spicy chais. They are num 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 num. Okay, so this one's my chai. They look, I just want to say that maybe they're one of my favorites. I don't know, I keep saying that about everyone. I really liked all the characters that I made for this, but anyway, so this is my chai. I gave them a little, what are they called? Star anise stars? Like those star anises? Yeah, I think that's what they're called. I gave them a star anise on their beanie, and I put like sort of cinnamon on their jacket, and I put some ginger root around the place, and just some other things that are in chai. I kind of just flitted around in the design. And since I see chai as a sort of very relaxing type of comforting drink, I wanted to make them look really chill and really cozy. And yeah, that's why I gave them the nice little hat and the jumper. And yeah, I think they look really cool. They look really chill. So today is day 17. Closer and closer we get to Christmas. And I got Earl Grey today. Just a classic Earl Grey. The past like 3 ones I've had have been like really just simple sort of ones. Earl Grey is a Sri Lankan black tea combined with the citrus delights of bergamot, generating an elegant and balanced full flavored cup. An afternoon tea essential. And the little fact says Earl Grey was named after Earl Charles Grey, who was Prime Minister of Britain in the 1830s. Yeah, pretty interesting. Earl Grey. It tastes like Earl Grey. If you haven't had Earl Grey, what are you doing with your life? Oof. Okay, so this one is my Earl Grey. So yeah, I just kind of want to make her look like a fancy person. I could have gone for a boy for this one, because, you know, an Earl, I was thinking kind of along those lines. But for my French Earl Grey, I already did a guy, so I kind of wanted to draw a girl for this one. Yeah, so I gave her a nice little, oh my god, what do they call it? A vest. Yeah, it's a vest. I gave her a vest and some fancy pants. It was a pinstripe, obviously a pinstriped sort of vest suit. Yeah. This one's actually quite quick, I realized. I also gave her like this slick back hair look, just because I think it gave her like an edge, but also still, it looks still kind of fancy, like what Earl Grey is, you know? I also gave it a saucer as well, because why not? And yeah, that's her. Quite a quick one, but she's a pretty solid character. We have 6 days left on the calendar, which means less than a week. That's kind of whack. That's kind of whack. Oh, is it black tea? Okay, so it's a black tea. While tea traditionally grows in China and India, there are tea plantations now in places like Scotland and New Zealand. Ain't that fun? It's Blue Mountain. This alluring brew has become a T2 classic black tea with pretty cornflowers and floral overtones. Fragrant and velvety tea to whisk you away to the mountains. Ooh. So this one's nice. It smells very flowery. And it tastes very flowery. It's like, it's a black tea, but it has a flowery taste, and I'm assuming that's the cornflower petals, since that's the only thing that's in here. But yeah, I think this one will be fun to make a character out of. Okay, so Blue Mountain. For this one, I gave her not a normal skin tone. I was kind of going for kind of normal skin tones for all of them, but then with this one I was like, you know what, why not? I'm just gonna make her blue, because I can. My first character that I did, the strawberry one, she was very, very pink, and originally I was actually just going to make all of them sort of just fun, silly colors, but then I kind of went down the other way where I just used normal skin tones. But yeah, with this one I was like, why not? I'm just gonna make her blue. It's Blue Mountain, why not? And since this is Blue Mountain, I thought, well, mountains are usually kind of cold, so I gave her a nice coat, and I put obviously some Blue Mountains on it. And I used the flower, it was a cornflower, that's what it was. I put a cornflower on there, like a cornflower brooch, and then a couple of cornflowers at the bottom. And I gave her this nice little like updo, this up bun updo. And I don't know, I made her look like she's just kind of peaceful, she's just kind of chilling and relaxing, and yeah, I think it represents the tea rather nicely. It's day 19, and today I got a green tea. And it says, the most prized teas are usually made using the youngest fuzzy leaf buds of the tea plant. And this one's Gorgeous Geisha. So this is green tea, strawberry, yogurt, and cream, and then freeze-dried strawberries. So it's like natural flavoring for the strawberry yogurt and cream, and then freeze-dried strawberries. So yeah, and this one can be iced, so I'm having it iced. Alright, so I got my Gorgeous Geisha here. It smells like green tea and strawberries. That one's so refreshing. I really like the iced ones. Yeah, that's very refreshing. It's green tea, but it also has like a strawberry taste to it. You know what? It's a little bit creamier than the first one that we had, the strawberries and cream, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I can taste it. It's like slightly creamier to me. It's kind of like the strawberry tea one, but with like green tea. I actually don't know if that one was a green tea or a black tea. Like the one. Whoopsies, I changed the lighting. Huh. Okay, no, so the strawberries and cream one was actually a tea stain, so it didn't actually have any tea in it. So this one's essentially the tea, like the strawberry one, but with green tea. And yeah, it's quite nice. Alright, so this one is Gorgeous Geisha. For this one, I could have made a geisha, but I don't know, a part of me felt like that was a bit of a low blow. I mean, I've done too many low blows in this one, so I decided to go for just a fun looking, I guess, again, like another sort of kid character. He has nice pink hair and pink pants to represent the strawberries in this drink. I also gave him some green strawberries in his hair and some little pink strawberry earrings. And to represent the cream in this, I also gave him little like drippy spots littered around the design. Yeah, he looks like a very happy little man, and that's how I felt while drinking this tea, so nailed it. It's day 20 today. Yep. 4 days left after this one. Jeez. But today, what does it say? It's a little brown package. What does it say? Catherine of Braganza is credited as making tea popular in Britain in the 17th century when she arrived from Portugal with a casket of tea to marry Charles II in 1662. And it's a creme brulee today. We got creme brulee. Alright, so I've tried my creme brulee, and yeah, it tastes like black tea. It's black tea, but it has faint hints of like vanilla and caramel, which is essentially what it is. It's like, yeah, black tea with caramel and vanilla cream. Yeah, I don't know if I can taste hazelnut. There is hazelnut here. I don't know if I can taste that, but... And this one's also another dessert-themed one, and I really like doing the dessert-themed ones. I think they're fun to draw. Okay, so on to my creme brulee. So I also did kind of a side profile with, because, I don't know, I just felt like I needed more. So I mainly kind of played on the creme brulee type vibe for this one. I made his hair, well, I tried to make his hair kind of look like a creme brulee, so at the bottom it's like more blonde, and then at the top it's more like brownie to represent like the burnt top of a creme brulee. I thought I was pretty clever for that. And I also made his gloves drippy at the end to again represent the cream that's in this one. I also gave him a little vanilla bean on his head, and I made the buttons on his shirt hazelnuts. And because there was like a lot of different flavors in this thing, so I kind of just wanted to show all of them. The little things on his pants are supposed to represent the brittle taste that is in this one as well. Yeah, I also gave him like little vanilla beans on his shirt too. And yeah, I think out of all of them, his hair is the one that took the longest out of all the ones that I did. I don't know why. It wasn't even like that detailed. I just kept going over it over and over again. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this one turned out. Alright, day 21. Let's see what's inside. We have 3 days left after this. Oh, it's a greeny blue. Okay, so on this one it says, during traditional afternoon tea, it is customary for the host to pour tea for everyone and set the pot down with the spout facing towards them. I think I knew about that one, but yeah. And this one's tummy tea. So peppermint, licorice root, marigold, petals, and fennel. A little something yummy for your tummy. So I have my tummy tea with me. It tastes like mint. It tastes like peppermint, and it tastes like peppermint. Peppermint? No, peppermint. I was right. I'm stupid. Yeah, it tastes like peppermint. It tastes like licorice, which is things that are in it. So yeah, I mean, if you don't like mint or licorice, then you won't like this. I don't mind it. It's okay. Alright, so next is the tummy tea. I said that I didn't mind this one in my thing, in my like little video clip, but I'm a liar. It wasn't terrible the first couple sips, and then I drank it more and I was like, you know what, this isn't my thing. And it makes sense because licorice root is very, like, it's a very acquired taste. But nonetheless, I made this girl for tummy tea. I tried to make her hair kind of look a little bit like a mint leaf in a way, because it has like a bit of those like spiky edges on them. I also gave her a little mint leaf, like a little mint leaf cape sort of thing, like midriff cape. Is that what they're called? I don't know what they're called. But I made her holding some licorice root, and I put the little marigold flowers on her shoulders as well. Yeah, also the little bottom of her soles are also kind of looking like licorice root as well, just to like tie it into the design a bit more. I mainly went with a very minty green sort of color palette for this one, because, you know, the mint, and also the cover of it is also mint green, and I just like the color mint green. I also just gave her a green tongue. That's another thing. With a lot of these, again, I try to go for like realistic colors, but for some of them I was just like, you know what, why not? And I gave her a little green tongue. Yeah, I may not have liked the tea, but I am happy with how this one turned out. And I gave the tea to my mom, and she really enjoyed it, so it didn't go to waste. It's day 22 today, and we got a green one. And it says, China produces 40% of the world's tea at around 2.4 million tons every year. And we have Melbourne breakfast. Okay, so when the winds start howling, this brew will see you through. Indulge a little with this full-bodied vanilla sweet tea, bound to keep you cozy all year round. So it's black tea and vanilla. It smells like black tea with some vanilla in it. Got me black tea. It is black tea with vanilla flavoring in it. You can't go wrong. It's a very basic one. It's nice. Alright, next up is Melbourne breakfast. Again, this one was a very simple one. It was just black tea and vanilla. So I decided to get some inspiration from the Melbourne fashion show that happens every year in Melbourne. It's like one of those fashion shows that have like really out there crazy kind of fashion. So I just looked at a couple of images online, and the one that I decided to use was one from, I think it was like a couple years back, but it was like this really puffy kind of sleeved thing with some very like tight shorts, and it had kind of like a bit of a tie-dye sort of design. I muted it quite a lot in this one just because I was trying to fit a certain theme. It actually kind of looks a little camo now looking back at it. Yeah, but I also just wanted to tie in the vanilla bean as well, so I put a vanilla bean sort of choker on her, as well as some vanilla bean stuff on her leg, and I gave her a vanilla earring. And I also just want to say that I really like her hair. Like, I really like that hairstyle. It's one of those things that most people probably couldn't pull off, but you know, since she's a fictional character, she can pull it off pretty well. But yeah, that is my Melbourne breakfast. Yay! Guys, I have 2 days left on my little calendar, my wee little calendar. Kind of wacko to think. But yeah, so here's day 23. Gonna open it up. Red? Ready pink today. Yeah, ready pink. It's a fruit tea stain, and it says here, Queen Victoria used to invite up to 200 guests to her afternoon tea parties. And this one's pumping pomegranate. Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna mute this as well. It's just so. Hibiscus. It's a hibiscus. It smells like hibiscus. I just took a sippy sip of my pumpkin pomegranate and it's pretty good. I think I prefer it over the first one that I had because it's like, it's less sour, but it still kind of has the same-ish sort of flavor profile. Yeah, this one's like just a nice, pleasant, fruity tea. Okay, so pumping pomegranate. This one kind of didn't really taste like pomegranate that much. It actually mainly tasted and smelled like hibiscus, but nonetheless, it was named after the pomegranate. So, since it was called pumping pomegranate, I made her look like she had her hands up in the air and they were like, you know, pumping and being like, woohoo, you know, just like a very upbeat sort of character. I also just gave her a side shave because why not? I too have a side shave and I like side shaves. I think they look cool. Yeah, so for her, I decided to give her this little like midriff sort of t-shirt with the mesh top underneath and some cool looking pants. Also, I really like her hair, like how the hair like is coming upwards. And I put the blackberries, I think they were, oh no, sorry, mulberries, maybe I think they were. I put some mulberries in her hair, and I put little pomegranate seeds on her shirt and her wrists. I also put I forget what the flower was called, but the flower that was in the drink on her shirt as well, and some berries that were also, goji berries, that's what they were, the goji berries just on her pants. And yeah, I also added little apple pictures on her shoes. This one had like a lot of different things in it, and most of them were kind of pink, like pink in color, so I just went for a very pinky theme with this one. And yeah, she's really cool. I really like her actually. She just seems really fun and really sweet. Alright guys, here is my last day of this calendar. It's kind of wild. It's wild that it's gone by so quickly, but I have one more day of my T2 advent calendar, and yeah, this is the final one. So let's just see what's inside. What color is it? Oh, we got a red. We got a red today, and it's a black tea. And what does the last fact say? Every type of tea comes from one plant, Camellia sinensis. Yeah. And we have Christmas breakfast. Aww, they made it Christmas themed. Okay, so it says, 'tis the season to embrace this delightfully classic gingerbread brew. Filled with familiar festive flavors, this merry drop is a starry-eyed constellation of robust, sweet, and velvety smooth notes. The perfect Christmas morning cup. Aww.
It smells like a gingerbread man.
It's not very pigmented. Hello. It's my It's Christmas. And for the final day, we have a very Christmassy tea, the gingerbread tea, or Christmas breakfast, whatever. Yeah, this one's a lot lighter in color than a lot of the others, but it smells really strong. It smells very strongly of, like, gingerbread. I'm just gonna try it out. Aw, that one's very nice. That one's so, Christmassy. That one's, yummy. Yum. But yeah, this one's really nice. It's very cinnamony, very nutmeggy, nice black tea. I added, like, quite a bit of milk because that's how I like my teas. Yeah. For this one, I'm probably just gonna go, like, full out Christmassy vibes for the drawing, and I may do, like, a background and stuff since it's the last one. You know, get fancy with it. But yeah. Okay, so for my very final one, I wanted to do like a background for it because why not, you know, it's Christmas now, so well, actually when this is coming out it's actually going to be like 2 days after Christmas. I apologize, it was just you know, I have a life and I struggle to well, it's like these videos kind of take a while to do, so I try to do it as quick as I can. But anyway, so the last one was Christmas breakfast, and this one tasted like gingerbread, so of course I made the character look a little bit gingerbready, you know. I wanted to make the hair kind of look like icing a little bit, and I where else did I put icing and stuff? I think I put like some icing, oh yeah, on the pants and stuff. Yeah, I made them, instead of the cup being on the side this time, I wanted to make them hold the cup. So they're holding the cup of Christmas breakfast. And I gave them little candy cane sleeves, and I made the clothes kind of look like, gingerbready in a way. Like I gave them little gumdrop buttons and stuff. Gingy would be proud. Yeah, and in the background I did a gingerbread house as well and some candy canes, and I just did a nice little snowy starry night for this one. And yeah, that's my final one. I think they look really, really cute. I really like the eyes on this one as well. And yeah. So those are all of my teas, and this is the last episode of my 24-day calendar. I had a lot of fun with this. It was a little bit stressful, I'm not gonna lie, because I've never done a challenge like this before where I have to draw something every single day. I did take some days off and just do maybe 2 or 3 drawings on one day and then post them on the days that they're supposed to. I'm not gonna lie, that's how I did it, kind of. But yeah, this was a lot of fun to do. I'm really happy with how all of them turned out. Considering I was drawing them so often, I thought I'd make like a couple that I didn't like, but I actually am quite fond of all of them. So yeah, I hope that you guys like them, or liked at least a couple of them. Which one's your favorite out of the 24? Let me know. Yeah. And I hope everyone had a good Christmas and everyone has a good year.